Hi, I'm Ollie Wedgwood, Cambridge Engineering graduate, science and maths teacher since 2001 and founder of GCSEPhysicsNinja.com. I'd like to show you an exam revision system that not only boosts students' exam performance, but one that can also support them in the classroom to accelerate their physics learning. It's a fact. We forget things. Loss of recall is normal because it's just the way our brains are wired. If we don't use it, we lose it. However, we can move knowledge into our long-term memory by reviewing it a couple of times within a few weeks of learning it. In this video, I'd like to share a simple but effective exam revision system that significantly improves students' achievement. It's easy to use and also supports the students' learning and recall in the classroom, even if exams are not looming. So how does it work? Reviewing new material is the key to getting it to stick. However, the review must be active, not passive. Well, what's the difference? Some students revise by reading their textbook. Oh, that's so boring. Or writing notes on a particular topic. Hey Mum, look at my 10 pages of beautiful notes. However, revising like this tends to be a passive activity. Information is only being shown to the brain. Effective revision has to be active, and this is done by drawing information out of the brain by asking it a question. That question fires a previously formed but initially weak neural pathway to find the answer. In doing so, the pathway is strengthened. Think of it like a path in the jungle. The more the path is used, the deeper the path becomes and the easier it is to follow. As a result, future recall becomes much easier and longer lasting. Active review of bite-sized chunks of a topic can be achieved by using question and answer flashcards. Once a topic has been covered and understood in the first lesson, the student then writes themselves a question on one side of an index card. Using colours, pictures and humour helps to access both left and right sides of the brain, which makes the flashcard even more effective. As you can guess, the answer goes on the back of the card. And that's it, a nugget of knowledge that can be used to aid active review and strengthen recall. Ideally, the student then needs to review that flashcard a few times in the following week or two by asking themselves the question and then checking their answer. Usually, revision homework for classroom tests provides the motivation for this review. The difficulty with this approach is that students often do not know the best question to put on their flashcards. Also, because they are new to the topic, they need guidance on writing the answer, using correct physics vocabulary, calculation methods, and ideas. And that's where GCSE Physics Ninja comes in. Each GCSE Physics Ninja revision course comes as a collection of colour flashcards and video tutorials. Each flashcard question is carefully designed with pictures and diagrams to reflect exactly what the student needs to learn. The flashcards are supported by a library of bite-sized online tutorial videos in which I explain the answer to each flashcard question. Students can either copy each flashcard question and answer onto a blank index card, or subscribe as a GCSE Physics Ninja member to download and print out each flashcard, which is much faster and easier. They can then watch the video tutorial and fill in the answer side. Members also have access to the full library of flashcards and tutorials, and they can filter by their particular exam specification so that they are learning exactly what they need for their exam. Making flashcards is a great way to revise. The student selects a flashcard question from their course and spends a few minutes researching a possible answer using textbooks or other resources to help them. They then check their answer by watching the short video tutorial at GCSEPhysicsNinja.com and then write this out on the back of the flashcard. To review a Ninja flashcard, a student tries to answer a question from their flashcard collection. Using tick boxes is a great way to record how many times they have successfully answered each question. 2 reviews are good, 3 reviews are ideal over a few weeks. Question and answer flashcards make exam revision a lot more fun and a great deal more effective. Students may like to team up with their friends and test each other out. They become more confident as they see their recall grow, and because they know that the material they are learning is exactly what their exam syllabus requires. Students are achieving exciting results using GCSE Physics Ninja as part of their revision program, which should also include working through past exam papers and textbook questions. My own students who have become members are delighted with the Ninja flashcards and the online video tutorials, which help them to recall the essential physics ideas, definitions, vocabulary, and calculation methods which they'll need to demonstrate in their exams. I hope you can see the potential of this approach for better revision and learning. Please feel free to ask any questions at gcsephysicsninja.com and I'll get right back to you. Wishing you or your students success on the path to becoming a GCSE Physics Ninja.